Welcome to the Bonfire of Chakra Embers, a space within the biome where we tend to what's ready to release. All right, travelers, let's see which ember is glowing today. Okay, we got the red ember stepping forward. Good old root chakra. This ember carries the essence of safety, survival, grounding, belonging, ancestry, and body. Yes. So come sit by the fire for a moment and let's listen closely to what this ember has to say. All right, so first we're going to start with the feminine current. This is the energetic flow of what's moving beneath the conscious knowing. All right, so what is this ember ready to heal from? Ooh, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We know this as the codependency vibe, where you need the approval, the validation, the permission. So you are occupying this space with codependency thinking. You have a lot of good ideas, but you're afraid to go forward because you need either the approval that it's a good idea from others, the validation, the permission, all that good stuff. So it's time to let that go and trust that you have everything you need in this era of your life. So what is this ember ready to release? Oh, the hesitation of leaving. You've been hesitating. I feel like maybe it's over traveling. You want to relocate, move to a different state, country. Yeah. 8 of Cups in reverse. This is just, you're ready to stop limiting yourself, and not everything is here for you. You've outgrown this space in your life. So how can healing and releasing be embodied moving forward? Definitely fighting for what you believe. This is something, a battle you cannot lose, because this was meant for you. I feel like a lot of people are going to challenge you. Speaking of doubt, seeds of doubt that are going to be in your direction, like you bring something up, and just because they're limited and have no will to move forward, they're going to project that on you. And here's the thing. Yes, it's a battle that you will win because it's your life, right? But it doesn't even need to go that far. Like I said, you don't need the approval. But if anybody does challenge your ways of thinking, you'll have that handled for sure. Yeah. So this is mindful and energetically. So as within, so without. We're going to look and mirror it through the masculine current. This is to see what the fire asks for, action in the physical world. All right, so body, what you're going to do, how you're going to move. Now that you understand this, how's it going to project out into the physical world? So what is this ember ready to face and strengthen? Ooh, interesting. So 6 of Cups in reverse. This is energy of the past, the negativity, what's holding you back. Probably people from the past, people holding on to old memories. Some people like to live by the same story their whole life, and you're made for expansion. So you're ready to outgrow, what do I want to say, like, some people have a version of you in their head that you can't compete with anymore because you're not that person. But in their head, they're like, oh yeah, little tiny, we'll say Ben. Little baby Ben is getting ready to go. You're a grown-ass person right now. You're not baby nothing. And what you did at 5 years old is not the same of what you're doing at 50 years old. You know what I mean? Like, they're still holding on to that past that does not serve you right now anymore. So you're ready to face it and be like, I've outgrown this way. I'm not that person no more. Who are you talking to? So what would this ember be prepared to lay down? Okay, you're not fulfilled and you're ready to change the family dynamics, even if it ruffles feathers. They have this idea for you and it doesn't work. So in order to do what you're called to do, you're probably going to ruffle some feathers doing it. And that's okay, but you're understanding that. That's all. You understand that in order for you to win this battle mentally in your head, to get that, all right, enough is enough, your words don't have power or weight to them anymore, you're going to have to be that rebel, that black sheep of the family now. They're going to be like, oh, someone got brave. Okay, yeah. Mock it all you want. You got to go. You're leaving. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. And you don't even have to do that. That's what I'm saying. You just do. You just do. So how can facing and releasing be anchored moving forward? Ooh, activation has happened. 8 of Swords in reverse. You're not blinded by this anymore. You're not easily persuaded or compliant anymore the way they liked you, to be a yes man kind of person, to be like, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, to keep the peace. You're done walking on eggshells because it doesn't serve you and it doesn't matter to them. Don't shoot the messenger. All right, so now we're jumping into some spirit whispers. All right, this will give us some higher insight. We're going to look at your energetic flow first. Intuition, compassion, clarity, emotional truth. Patience. Beautiful things take time. Let yourself grow stronger and waiting. Like I said, you don't have to defend nothing. It's not that you have to make up for what you didn't do, but just now that you move differently, let source work for you. Start paying attention to the synchronicities and when the green light is given to you. All right, so now let's look into the physical action of this ember. So we're going to look at the direction, the focus, the purpose, and the divine calling. Freedom! That's right. Put out your arms right now. Woo! It's yours. Release your shackles and pursue personal freedom. Boom. And that's what happens when you get out of this 8 of Swords energy. You see it for what it is. There's no going back. It's over. It's a wrap. I can no longer be controlled. You know, that kind of vibe. So when everything is burned away within, what is the lasting impression? 7 of Wands in reverse. You're not fighting for this anymore. You're not defending is what I want to say, because you're fighting here. You're not defending or justifying yourself anymore. No explanation, no needing to validate, none of that. You're over it. You're going to do what you want. And this is what you're doing. And it's that simple. So it is. You know what I mean? Then clap. It's over. It's done. Because only you going to live your life. Ain't nobody can run it but you. All right, so physical essence of this masculine side of the ember. What is the echo of transformation? Look at that. 5 of Wands in reverse. There's not going to be any tension about it. In fact, there's like no reaction. If they try, and I feel like this fight is within your head, honestly, because it is. This is the mental and the energetic of you. You're going to run it in your head so many times. And in that time, this time around, it's you winning. If they try to suck you back into that codependency or making you fear of leaving, you're going to rewrite that real quick in your head. But execution-wise in your physical body, no reaction. They're going to try, no reaction. Oh, but what about when we were younger, you said no reaction. We're going to miss you and the family's not going to be the same over the holidays. No reaction. You can't unsee this. You can still come to visit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can still be a part of their lives, but they're really acting like you gotta be right here in order for that to happen 24/7. That's not realistic. That's not living. That's control. And you can't be controlled no more. This Ember has spoken. Tend to it well, speak to it gently, and simply keep the warmth alive. And to you, silent listener, thank you for keeping watch by the fire. I'll see you next time where warmth meets memory.